Hello everybody, I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is a review of the film Thelma. Now, Thelma is a movie about a 90-something-year-old woman. It's based on a true story. I don't know how loose they were with the facts, but it's based on a true story. You actually see the real Thelma at the very end of the film. But it stars June Squibb, who is an actress who is in her 90s. And she plays a woman she's a widow. She has one daughter. Her daughter's married, has a son. So Thelma has a grandson. He pretty much looks out for her, drops by more than anybody else to see that she's doing all right. But one day when he is not there, and she gets a phone call, and it's a scam, and scams her out of like $10,000. And the family says, oh, well, maybe it's time you went into assisted living and, not be on your own. Well, Thelma decides she's going to get her money back, and she's going to figure out a way to do it. And that's what the movie is all about. And June Squibb is delightful as Thelma. She's, spunky and ready to take charge, the whole thing. But the movie itself overall is a little bit depressing because it raises questions about at what point does a person not be able to control their own destiny when they have decisions made for them rather than making their own decisions. And none of that is really answered in the film. It's just like, man, watch out when you get old, as to what's going to happen to you. And that's a little bit depressing, especially for somebody who's getting a little bit old, or maybe even gotten there. But the film itself is rated PG-13. There's profanity. There's some mild violence. It's got a good cast. In addition to June Squibb, you've got Richard Roundtree. I think this was one of his last roles before his death. Parker Posey is in it as the mother. Clark Gregg is the father. And Fred Heckinger plays the grandson, and he's really good. But I had a good time with it. I wanted it to answer some of the questions that it raised, and it didn't do that, but I still scored it 6 out of 10. It was above average. Again, June Squibb is just amazing in the title role, and the fact that some of this did actually happen. So it's good from that aspect too. So if you want something that's a little bit different, with a kind of a different cast of characters, take a look at Thelma. But this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of the film Thelma.